Okay, to go with our super spicy dishes today, we're going to make the easiest, simplest flatbread. So I'm just melting around 50 grams of butter in this pan. I'm going to add about 185 mils of just regular whole milk to that. I'm just going to let that melt down and heat up. Okay, whilst that's heating, I'm going to place in this bowl here, I've just got 300 grams of regular plain flour, and I've just put half a teaspoon of salt in that as well. I'm just going to pop that straight into this bowl. So as we're going to have to knead this bread a little bit, I'm just going to put a little bit of flour ready onto my work surface here, just so that it doesn't stick. So our butter and milk is starting to melt and heat up nicely, so it'll just be another minute or so. Okay, so our butter has fully melted now into our milk, and the milk's lovely and nice and warm. We don't want it to boil, so I'm going to take it off the heat now. And then I'm going to pour it straight into our flour and salt. Okay, and I'm just going to give this a mix round until it all comes together. Okay, and now it's time to get my hands in. So nice clean hands. And this will all start to come together. Get all the flour from the outside of the bowl. I find kneading flour and dough really therapeutic. I think baking is my favourite part of cooking. Okay, so it's all coming together now, nicely. So I'm just going to knead it now, just for a couple of minutes until it becomes really nice and smooth. Just take it out of the bowl onto our floured surface. Let's move that out of the way. And so now, just cover it all in the flour, and we're just going to knead it. So just keep it on the flour surface, keep going round. So you pull from the outside to the inside. Make sure your surface remains floured, otherwise it will stick. And so we're just doing this until we have a lovely smooth dough. It's literally a matter of minutes. It's already starting to become really nice and smooth. I'm just going to get a little bit more flour. This is where you get all your anger out. Let's say that's about perfect. So we have a lovely, smooth, round disc of dough. So I'm going to wrap it up now in cling film. I'm going to leave it for half an hour and then it'll be ready to cook. Here's my board. And then just place it on there. I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm just going to leave that now for 30 minutes and it'll be ready. Okay, so our flatbread here has been resting now for 30 minutes. So it's time to roll out and get it cooking. So I'm just going to put some more flour onto my surface here. And then because I'm going to make 4 flatbreads, which is about what this mixture makes easily, I'm just going to break it into 4 pieces. So I'm just going to take one piece. I'm just going to start heating my pan, which I've just put a little bit of olive oil in. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of the flour on my rolling pin because I don't want it to stick. I'm just going to create a little ball into my flour, and then I'm just going to roll it out. Just keep lifting and turning as you roll so that it doesn't stick, and also it helps with the shape. Let's get a nice uniform round flatbread. So that's the right thickness now. So I'll just check my pan. Get rid of some of the flour off my hands. Just make sure the olive oil's all over the pan. And then I'm just going to place my flatbread straight in. And so it will start to puff up a little bit. And it's literally a couple of minutes on each side, and then it'll be ready. Okay, so our first flatbread is done. So I'm just going to pop it on a plate. My super simple flatbreads.